Yo, I'm tripping. Whew! I had to come live, man, before I don't come live. I've been nervous, man. Just, I don't know, man. I been listening to the video, going back over it in my mind, and I'm thinking all the things I need to work on, like in my diction and how I talk with my grammar. I need to watch how I say, you know what I'm saying so much. Like, I don't want to keep saying, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I want to try to change my diction and get that out of my vocabulary. But I started to kind of like discourage myself a little bit. The devil started getting in my mind, started discouraging me a little bit. You know, because I was thinking about the things I need to work on. Like, man, you know, I don't know. But I don't know. I felt that peace when I kept on listening to the video, and I'm like, you know, but you ain't cussing a lot. You know, it makes it easier for people to listen to because you're not cursing. You know, it's a lot of stuff I learned just growing up as a writer, being around Smitty. He taught me some things, you know, and this is when we did the Sin City album. And the things he taught me was like, when I write, you know what I mean? How would I say that part? Because this is a couple of things he told me. Like, he always told me, D-Nell, you're going to be a household name. And then, like, okay, when I used to record with him, he used to call me One Take Jake. He used to call me One Take Jake. I'm trying to think. And how I met Smitty, I met him from Ron Pratt. And he told me when it comes to music, call him V. So I was like, all right. And how did I meet him? I met him at the job I was working where I was driving the cart. And okay, so I might as well take you to the job because I'm kind of in the mood. I could talk, and I'm about to spend some time with y'all. I'm gonna spend this hour, and I'm gonna come back because it took me a minute to come live today. I didn't want to just come live. I don't know. I've just been kind of like analyzing stuff, you know, thinking about stuff, you know, whatever. But anyway, there's certain things I want to work on now that I'm thinking. So, how to blog 101, making a YouTube page, continue to watch yourself, but don't down yourself. You'll be all right. Just remember, you just now starting. You're going to be all right. You got to push yourself, encourage yourself, compliment yourself. You know, look at things about yourself that you didn't see before. And when you're watching the video, think that you can be better. And you continue to get better and get better and get better. And just say, when you get better, when you get better. Like, I'm going to get better. I ain't tripping. So I told you about how I got the job. And I used to work like 4 o'clock in the morning or whatever. And I was sweeping and I was cleaning the grounds, and I was just praising God. Like, that, you know, after God blessed me with that job, man, I got my first check. And my check was $1,000. And I was like, ooh. You know, because that's more money than the money I was making as a forklift driver. And I was making that type of money more than everybody. Like, because see, I was just thinking about this the other day. Like, man, I remember in these days, I mean, you can get a 2-bedroom apartment for like $600, $700. $700. I ain't tripping. I told you the last stream, you can come up here. I ain't tripping. Come on, Satan, I see you. But you can get apartments for cheap. And Emma. Oh, that's how you gonna come out here tonight. You coming out here like Emma tonight. Okay, I see you. I see you. You done changed your name and everything. Now you what's that, Voltech? I got you. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming to the stream. So I used to just praise God, man, thanking God, man. Once I got that check for $1,000, man, I was just like, man, I'm gonna go to work every day, you know. So my life started to change, but she was still pregnant, and I remember one day I was at work and just I don't know, I was doing my job and I was just happy, praising God, thanking God, and this dude rolled up on me. This dude, come on, man. This dude rode up on me on the forklift. Darnell. You're having a baby right now. She's in labor. I ain't gonna say his name. He told you to go home. All right, so I check out. I'm go to the crib. Have a baby, whatever. Well, now I got this job. I got a baby now. I got family. Everything is good. And I got this job, right? So this job, man, like, now I could tell you about certain things that started to happen to me that the devil this is when I like when I first gave my life to Christ, like the devil came after me strong right away. And he used to use this man, my boss. I mean, you could tell I ain't gonna say you could tell, but he ain't never just say, I hate you like that, you know what I mean? But he was just evil, just mean, just a wicked, bitter, you know, pitiful, sad, you know, human being. And it was just, I could still think about it and be hurt, like, but God showed me some things with that, you know, and in the end, as much as he treated me so bad and hateful, God changed the relationship around before I stopped working there. You know what I mean? And cause it was a situation like when who was it? Was it Jonathan? Or was it Daniel? I don't think it was Daniel. It was. I want to say it was Jonathan when the see, we're gonna have to look it up. I'm gonna have to go and look it up. But what I'm thinking is like, okay, in general, like, oh Lord, have mercy, I'm already nervous. Come on, Lord. God turned my situation around, man, and what the devil meant for evil, God meant for good. This man started treating me better. He started to show me love. You know, he had no choice in the end. It's because he watched God bless me. Okay, so what I was finna say was the way it looked like the king's heart was changing when Daniel was talking to him. I think that's what I'm thinking. You know, like he started to believe Daniel's God, you know, and that was what was happening to this dude, my particular boss at the time. And there's a long period of time before that happened though, you know what I mean? And the way he used to treat us, like, okay, so I told y'all there was like a group of these white men that was in that part of the shop. Remember, and I was sitting there by myself. Well, that group began to stay that group, but I was actually a groundskeeper, so I wasn't in the same classification as them. They're laborers, I'm a groundskeeper. Well, on the grounds, I just got to be on the outside. Well, there's 3 groundskeepers. Well, no. They're not considered groundskeeper. I'm considered the groundskeeper. He's considered a power washer, and he's considered a gardener, right? We had the whole property to ourselves. One gardener, one power sweeper, One groundskeeper. I was the groundskeeper. So my boss was the type person. It's like he was. You could tell he came from that like that prejudice era of time where they hated. I don't know where he was from, how he's from, and I don't want to judge him like I'm judging all white people. Like I'm not even going to judge him as color. Like, and that's what that gives me. That's a problem for me in society. Okay, so I want to just judge him as an individual, and not even judge him. Tell you my story about this man, but find a teachable moment, a coaching moment at the same time. You know what I mean? Like I want to use that my situations as an example. Use me as an example. How can we change society? Start with me. You know what I mean? That's where I'm on. So what I'm saying is, his mentality, he was prejudiced and biased, and he wanted you to know it. Like he did some stuff that it's not gonna be everything I could speak about. But what I'm just saying, like it was just like some bitter, hateful. Like I couldn't say it was jealousy or envy or none of that. Like it was just hateful. You know, like little stuff. I'll tell you about it. Hold on. Let me get where I was going with this. I was gonna go somewhere. Um, and I could never hate him. I would just pray for him. I would just pray for him every day. I just pray for him because I knew when I was going to work, it was gonna be a problem today. I could lose my job because he gonna test me. But I used to be like, you know, I'm be cool, I'm chilling, because I know it upset him. Every day that I come to work and make the same money as him, and I was younger than him, you know, and I was a black dude, and I was a religious dude. You might as well say religious, you know what I mean? Like, cause to make a long story short, I did file a grievance, you know what I mean? At one point in my time, you know, if I was to continue to talk about it, I filed a grievance, you know, and I told these people, you know what I'm saying, I'm being discriminated against for my color, my race, and my religion. You know, I used to find like on my locker, he had tape Holy Roller, you know, like a message. I never knew what Holy Roller was. I still don't know what it is. But he made sure, and I knew he knew that was my locker because I had the Bible up in there. Like I used to really believe. You know what I mean? When I came there, oh man, my faith was whole. My faith was. You know what I mean? Like and that's how I feel now. Like I wanna have faith like that dude did. You know what I mean? And I'm like compete with myself when I think back to it. But he was a prejudiced dude. Like he didn't want us inside the hotel. Like we really could not go in the hotel. So like when I used to go to work at 4 o'clock and he didn't come in till 7, I was chilling. You know what I mean? I'm like, I got half the day gone by the time he come in, but he come in early. And I would be cleaning up at the pool in that area, and I knew when he was gonna come in, how he's gonna come in, but I'd be at the pool because he parked right here. I'm looking to see when he get here. It's like going to the other side of the hotel. And the other boss that was higher than him parked right there next to him. And then sometimes he'll move his car and he'll go park in the garage. But the only reason why he moving his car because he's stealing. Man, they used to steal all kinds of equipment from this place, man. I'm talking about they used to this. No, I ain't gonna get into none of that. But I'm just saying, I've been paying attention, just like I've been paying attention to these streets right here. I know what's going on. These social media streets, it ain't no different. I always keep my eyes open, scoping. So if you are creating a YouTube and you get out here and you doing some live streaming, keep your eyes open, your hands on the wheel. Don't stop at the stoplights. Keep going. Keep going, man, because I'm telling you, you stop, somebody might pull up on you in these streets because well, these social media streets ain't nothing to play with. Don't get out here beefing with nobody. I'm telling you, man. If you start a channel just to beef, run this back. D-Nell told me. I want somebody that you seen this with to come to you and be like, man, D-Nell told you, stay out these streets and keep them babies out the streets. So he didn't want us in the hotel whatsoever. And he used to feel like black people shouldn't come in the hotel. You know what I mean? Like, we shouldn't be on the inside. We should be in the field. Like, it was like that. Like I seen Satan in this man. You know what I mean? Like, he would stand over me like he had a whip. You know, while I'm like sweeping and cleaning up. You know what I mean? Like or he'd try to force me to pick this up and stuff like that. But I would look at him like, I'll beat your ass. I couldn't help it, man. Like, I just prayed every day. I had to. But I wasn't showing him I'm a sucker. You know what I mean? So let me just get past. Let me just get out of this hotel talk for a minute and just move on to something else, right? So one day, I don't give a damn if he want me in the hotel or not. I'll start rolling through the hotel. I'm gonna roll through if I don't run into him, I'm good. But if I run into him, I'm gonna hear something about it, right? That's why the early morning, man, I ain't mind. And then I'll be sweeping, I'll be doing stuff. I see everybody coming in because I know where the HR, where they go clock in and stuff at. So I'm chilling. I say hello to everybody. I'm polite. That's just me. I was thankful I had my job. Because like I said, I was young making the type of money I was making. And most people of my color was in the hotel. And I was in the maintenance department. And being in the maintenance department, I was lucky, yo. God bless me. So, one day I'm just in the hotel, in the lobby, like going to the gift shop, right? Trying to sneak in, hurry up, give me something at the gift shop, right? And it's early in the morning, so it's empty. But I hear this singing, like, this dude singing, like, man, where's that coming from? I roll up on him. Man, you got a voice. You got a beautiful voice. And he was like, thank you, you know what I mean? And then we start talking. We start chopping it up, you know. And this is around the time I invested in myself when I told y'all I went to bought a keyboard. I ended up buying a 4-track. I ended up buying discs, you know what I'm saying? 4-track tapes, you know what I mean? Like, yo, I wanted to rap, but I didn't want to make no beats. But I started writing a stick-up kit. That's when I started writing a stick-up kit. And I was trying to produce my own beat for it. Just remember that. Because the beat I end up on, I feel like Smitty did something to my beat to get that beat. Because I felt like, dang, that feel like my old beat. But we'll leave that alone. I just remember something, but if we ever talk about that. So anyway, I'm talking to him, telling about his voice. We going back and forth, and I had my own equipment. I'm you know what I mean. I used to just write, record it. I had to record it while I was writing it so I could hear it. I wanted to hear it so bad. So, yeah, I was thinking, man, I need to stop doing that too. I rub my face a lot and I say, you know what I'm saying, a lot, but I don't curse a lot, you know what I mean? So I'm easy on your ears. If you rather me curse in your ears, then I put them words in place instead of saying, you know what I'm saying. What? But I was thinking, man, I need to stop doing my hands like this, and I be rubbing my face, but I be thinking it be hurting my head, like all these thoughts hurt me, like y'all don't understand. My brain is just like, ugh, it wants to bust. You can't see my alienation head. I'm so nervous, man. People don't understand. Lord, why you put me in this position of being in front of these folks? How much? It's 19 minutes. Don't nobody come mess with me. I ain't surprised. I did something today I ain't know I was gonna do. I'm just gonna see what happens. But if it looked like I see it, and if it was to happen like that, bro, I love you to death. That's all I'm gonna say. But just know, I tried to test something just to see if it worked. I'm gonna leave that alone now. I just wanted to see. I just wanted to see if it'd get his attention. But I ain't gonna say that. Cause I don't want to get my hopes up. Cause you remember this, he did me like this and all some other stuff. So, I said inside joke to myself. So when I watch this, I'll know what I'm talking about. But I'm live and I'm just thinking, cause I told y'all I'm planning sneak attack. I'm about to do something that people gonna be like, where this kid come from with this? He got some ideas. And he all over the place, but he keeping us entertained. As long as we entertain, he might just get Rookie of the Year. Then they gonna put some step in their walk. Like, they gonna put some step in their walk. Cause you know, I'm telling, man, look, gotta keep your mouth shut on these streets, yo. I'm telling you, if you start your YouTube channel, yo, you gonna be in the race with me for Rookie of the Year. I'm just letting you know. I'm out there early playing in the McDonald's league, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my skills right. I'm out there at the Rucker Park with it, you know what I mean, at the playground, trying to get my game up, just in case. Now, if you already got experience or you already got videos, that's cool. Don't let me pass you. If you end up passing me, just make sure you got good content. And, yo, God bless you. Jesus loves you. For real. That's how we doing it, man. Like, I'm trying to set the vibe. I'm coming through with a whole new atmosphere. I'ma set it for myself. God has been good to me. I'ma say it out loud. I'm here for Jesus. I'm here for Jesus. And there's people out there that's there for Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, man. Once they know the vibe, with all that people's going through, I bumped into the news today. I was like, oh, okay. Bumped into it the other day too. It's like, oh, okay. I'm always ear hustling everywhere. God has been good to me. I watched this world. I ain't had a chance to pay attention to anything right now though, cause I've been right here. Get that content. You speak your truth. As long as you speaking your truth and it got the gospel behind it, we live. I was talking about it the other day. Like, I don't watch videos no more. I stopped watching TV a long time ago. I stopped listening to radio. I stopped watching sports. I stopped doing all that a long time ago, as a matter of fact. And all I did was sit there and develop information. And God said, he didn't say, I ain't hear for myself, but I felt it in my spirit that I wasn't supposed to open my open my mouth. Oh, Lord have mercy. I wasn't supposed to open my mouth until God said so. I was trying to be obedient. It's a reason why I'm opening it now. Because I'm going to talk my mess, but I'm going to speak my truth. I'm telling you, man, I'm going to make it plain and simple. That's all I said. Just so I could reach people that are just like me. We need somebody to let us know, lead us. If you're not gonna teach us, lead us. Show us how. Just all you gotta do is show us. Would they say lead I don't know if it's a horse, a cow, or whatever. Lead him to some water. You know what I mean? He gonna come back and drink it on his own if you know where it is. I think that's what it is. I don't know. But we finna go fishing. We coming out here, we fishing for men. We trying to fill up our boat with fish. We got to feed these people. It's people out there starving that don't know the truth and want to know the truth. The truth is Jesus Christ. He's the way, the truth, and the life. No man come to the Father except by him. I'm telling you, there's no name under heaven whereby we must be saved. Is that how it go? Don't make me look it up. Let me see. There's no name under heaven. Oh, there's no name under heaven. Wait, let me say it right. There's no name under heaven given unto man and where we must be saved. Man, I wish I could just spit. I guess that came from rapping though, you know, that I can only flow, you know, with the art. I speak with the art. You know, I don't know if you listened to me in the past. I speak with the art. You know, it's gonna take you a while for me to grow on people, man. Like, they don't know my objective or my motive. You know, they don't know my heart. They don't know, you know, what it is, you know, I'm trying to prove. I'm proving that they ain't gonna let me continue to stamp the name of Jesus to everything I do, everything I say. That name alone makes demons tremble. So you think they're gonna let me say that? You see what I'm saying? That's why. It ain't all the reason why, but part of the reason. You see what I'm saying? That means something to me. I'm not gonna look past that. We gonna just act like we don't see that when you seen it. Like, it's not hidden to me. I see the gospel. I want to learn more. I want to feed. I want to eat more. I want the people to be able to eat. I want them to be able to sit down, rest for a minute. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to need y'all praying. I'm getting ready to step out there. For real, I'm getting ready to step out there, and I need you to watch me. I need you to watch me, and I need you to pray. So serious, because I'm in these streets. These streets is wicked, and they going to come for me. I'm telling you. Because they know I got a mouth. He going to send his people after me. I'm telling you, he know about me. I'm telling you, they know. So I've been prepared. I'm telling you, I've been prepared. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm preparing. I'm getting as much as material as I can. I'm preparing. Yo, when they come through, I need y'all to have this house tidied up. Like, that's what took me so long today. I'm over here cleaning up. Make sure the house is good for when the company come. Some of them might stay. I'm telling you, I'm a whole different type of breed. I'm a 70s baby. Ain't many of us ever really spoke out. Why? The generation ahead, on top of us, they stopped speaking. They stopped speaking. They didn't lead us and tell us what to do. They didn't give us the right state of mind of the things we should speak to the kids that was younger than us. We thought it was all right. We was trying to find direction too. And then I found out, dang, that generation under them or under me, it's like 2 years behind. I knew that when my kids was growing up, and I'm not disrespecting them or any other generation. I seen it. I raised children. That's my fight. That's what I care about. Why is they not knowing who God is? Who's teaching these kids? Whose kids is these? The schools, districts? Welfare? I'm just like, yo, let's talk about it. Who cares? Me. We ain't talked about stuff to make us think in a long time. If the back behind me was Team Summit, then what? Does the audience got a question or an answer? You got something you want to say? I'm going to do a mic check, and I'm going to give people a chance to speak. I ain't gonna promote myself or nothing. I mean, it might just be two of us over here politicking. Ain't nobody speaking no game to me. Where's the big homie? I need somebody in my ear. Because the devil been trying to speak lately. But I know his voice. And he don't come whispering in my ear, creepy little bastard. Don't do that. My nerves is bad, man. I told you, man, I need to work on that cigarette situation, man. Maybe I'll just sit right here where I'm sitting. I'm not going to smoke right now. I'm not going to smoke right here. Maybe I just need to do that, spend that with y'all, and do a how to stop smoking tutorial. Man, it'll help somebody. And in a way, help me. You know what I mean? And hopefully I could lead somebody to Jesus Christ. I'm trying to get up out there in the world of this social media and let people know I love Jesus. Let me tell you how I love Jesus. That's all. That's all. I don't need your money. I don't need your fame. I don't need your clout. I don't need none of that. Yo, so I was going to tell you, it came to mind. How I was telling you, you know what I'm saying? I started getting a little name and recognition on these streets, right? And I was telling you, if you heard the live stream, who gave me a chance to use my voice. But because I don't want to, I know how these streets roll. You don't want to keep naming people out. You know what I mean? Like, if you making a YouTube channel, name dropping would get you called out. Don't be out here doing that on these streets. I'm just letting you know. You know what I mean? There's some OGs out here that don't appreciate that because they don't know if you're going to be out here talking too much. And they ain't trying to have no beef for you. So be careful, Duke. But I told you, man. Oh, let me say it again. I want to make sure I say it loud. Yo, if you are a videographer, you know, if that's your passion, if you are a producer, you know, whatever you do. Let me tell you, that's why I was telling you the story. I was with the hotel. I was telling you with Ron. Okay, I know that, but okay, let me see how I can tie all that together. Good Lord, have mercy. Because I was trying to get to somewhere so I could tell you about more about Smitty, what Smitty did for me. But what was I just going to tell you about Smitty then? Damn, see? Oh, Lord, have mercy, all over the place. Shucks. Don't worry about it, because I was talking about these streets. Yo, I'm telling you, man. Get yourself together. Keep an eye on yourself when you walking in these streets, man. You see, look, I got a lot of stuff going on in my mind, but I'll be looking around just in case somebody get to walking up. Just like I told you, man, don't get caught up over at the stoplight. Keep it moving. Dang. Because people be sending they hitters, and you don't want that. I mean, when they got they... Oh, man, man, when they talk about gang around here, oh, Lord have mercy. I don't want to be in these streets. Man, look, man, I don't know, man. Maybe I should just reconsider this whole project, because good Lord have mercy. They gonna know who I am. Ain't gonna be no more hiding from me. That's why I said I gotta hurry up and get all this material, because, man, oh, shucks. Mama done leaked it. She done leaked the daggone... I got so much going on, man. I can't let it wear me. I just gotta be consistent, you know. What time is it? It's definitely not time yet. We ain't got no viewers. My nerves is bad, man. It's bad. I want to hit these streets so hard, boy. When I hit these streets, I want everybody to know who I am. They're going to be like, D-Nail back? Yeah, he is. And he banging. I'm telling you, y'all in trouble. Yo, Rookie of the Year. If you get ready to start a blog, this is what you got to compete with. No, I'm not. Let me stop. Because some people like, man, I don't know if I want to go behind that. I heard you. Oh, no, I'm good. Go ahead. They gonna be like, man, we gonna shut it down, man. We ain't starting no more channels on YouTube, man. We gonna have to go to another platform. He gonna come over there. Not just playing. Oh, shucks. I wish I was funny, man. I could talk about some people that is funny, though, but I can't be out here name dropping and giving my opinion on stuff. Like, you don't want to do that in these streets neither. Like, man, you better be respectful. Get your own content. You better say your own name. You know, they don't like that. Mike Larry was the first one to do platforms. I'm just going to say that. Nah, I mean, I ain't mean to call him out like that, but I'm just saying. I was around there, and I know I seen a lot of things. Like, I can clarify some stuff if anybody got a question. I was around YouTube. I was in the people's chats for the last 5 years. I got seniority. I done been mods and everything. I was a sniper before. You want me to tell you anything? I just ain't telling you who I killed. I did. Blocked him in a minute. You know, was a good mod. You know what I was thinking about too? I was listening to myself in that last video. I was like, yo, I don't know who I am. I said, and I thought about it too. I said gaming, and I thought about it like, I don't do gaming. And then I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? I could tell them, if you on YouTube and you gaming, there's a dude on there, right? He got good content too. I didn't go for it. Like, I don't know who I am. I'm telling you. There's a dude on there. What's his whole? I mess up with the names. Carter. That's his name though, cause he even on my friends list on my PlayStation. But it's funny because we played together. We was playing Division. He's a good YouTuber, big platform right now. He on his move right now, and he keep doing this thing. Then he had his son doing it. Like, I was like, yo, dude, he's nice, but I didn't know who he was when I was playing with him. We was in the chat, like, and it was messed up too, because it's like we was trying to cheat. We was trying to cheat and get like the armor, like it was some special armor, some special guns or something. I don't know. And they left me. No, I'm not even gonna go. All right, so. We was doing the mission. The mission lasts like 4 hours. It was a long jam. It was long, and all we did was sit up there shooting the wall. We finally got in the wall. I'm trying not to yell because, oh my God, we finally got in the wall, and we was walking in, and I'm talking about they had these drones, and these drones was trying to shoot us. And robots. I mean, like it was coming from everywhere, and I was trying to keep up. I was trying to keep up. I don't know what happened. I died somehow, and they left. They ended up with the rewards, and I got half of it, and I ain't find out to the end. And when I came, and I was pissed. I was so, y'all left me. Like, we supposed to die together so we could start over together. I don't know why. What would have happened if they didn't leave me? I don't know, but it was just like, it hurt my feelings. But I'm not the best gamer. That's why I really don't play 2K as much, and I don't really do the video games, man. Like, I could sit up here and run my mouth and blog and stuff like that. And once I get better and get a chat, of people, but have stuff to talk about. But right now, man, I'm just trying to get the content. I mean, and I need enough content so that I can get monetized. But I already see it, and it's already lined out for me. And it's not for me. It's for my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Like, I want everybody to know I serve God. This is about Him. So, I'm going to do my part for the gospel. It's some stuff I've seen that I would like to share with people, It was something I wanted to say about Smitty, though. It's 39 minutes in. I could start there though, cause I want to go back to where I'm with 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 V. So I heard the dude singing, and I linked up with him. I told him I rapped and everything. I wanted to do a song. I was thinking about doing a song with him. That's the only thing I was thinking in the first place. Like, I'm gonna do a song with you. Your voice is beautiful. I compliment men and women. That's one thing about me. Not like a man. Like, hey, you handsome. I don't get down like that. But it's something about you that I see that you gifted in. I let you know. So we link up like right away. And we go to he kept on saying, man, like he kept on saying, you gotta meet Smitty, you gotta meet Smitty. Like he believed in Smitty so much, like you could tell, you know what I mean? Like that was his own boy and they was close. So we linked up at the studio that Smitty was at. And I came up in there. In a nice little studio and everything. And I heard about Smitty. He had a reputation out here, like, you know, like a lot of these like local artists mess with him, you know what I mean? And he had his reputation. And he had the studio first time I met him, and that's when I had the Stick Up Kid. And I already had it wrote, but the beat that I had it on was from the 4-track. So when I made it a regular song, you know what I mean, it was just like you could tell it was bootlegging. It came from the 4-track, like, you know. And he in the studio, so he heard it, but he was like, he digged it, you know what I mean? Like he thought it was cool, you know. But I don't know what happened when we just all lost contact for like probably like, I don't know, couple months to a year, or maybe it could. I don't want to say it was a bunch of years. It was like maybe about 6 months at the most. And one day again, no. Oh yeah. I end up linking up with them again, but this time when I link up with them, Smitty stay 5 minutes from me. 5 minutes, right up the street. So I go to the studio. It's at his house. And by him living close, I'm like, oh, I'm finna go ahead and make sure he good. You know, I'm trying to get home. I'm gonna see if he'll help me, you know. And the deal was, he wouldn't work with me unless I had my paperwork. You know, so he started schooling me, because he's an older dude, so they started schooling me like right off the bat, like, you know, just giving me the knowledge of the game, and they was putting game in me, you know, and of the music business and certain things, and you know, then Smitty looked at me, he say, cause I already rapped a couple of times, like I'd dropped him some trees and, you know, brought him some beer, you know, put a couple dollars in his pocket or whatever, you know, and he dropped me some beats. He dropped me like 10 beats. And he told me, I'll do one song with you know, and we can register an ASCAP, you know, we can do all that, but it'd be one song. If I like that one song, we'll see how it works. You know, I'll see if I work with you. So I was like, all right. I went back to the crib. I wrote one song. And it took like and it would be like we would record once a week. And the one song, so when I was at the house and I was writing, I was thinking, it gotta be something. It gotta be something a hit. I gotta try to write a hit. That's what I was thinking. You know, it gotta be. I mean, if it's gonna be studio work, like I need to make sure that this can hit anybody. So I need a concept. And my first thought was I need to get a Sin City song. So what if I start to write that, and how would it work? Smitty loved that joint. He loved that joint. All I did was try to be creative with it and everything, you know what I mean? But when I went and put it down, he was like, one take, Jake. Like but see, it was certain verses and stuff. I mean, certain parts. I don't know. But the fact of the matter was, he liked it to take, as a producer, he liked it, the takes. And he was like, one take, Jake. Like, man, that has this, that has that. Compliment me, you know what I mean? Sit up there and mix that thing down. I watched how that worked. You know, I started learning. So, Smitty put me on. He was like, I'm going to do a whole album with you. You know, we going to put it in plastic and we going to sell it. So, he used to make sure I was good, and I used to make sure he was good. And we worked, you know, once a week, you know. So that's how that the Sin City project came about, and how I kind of got into it with Smitty. But Smitty used to put game in me, you know what I mean? He used to always say certain things, you know, that stuck with me even to this life. Okay, that's what I was thinking. When I was saying that as a producer, he liked those takes. When he would mix it down, and I was seeing all that process or whatever, like, I watched him dissect my vocals. Like, I watched him play with my voice so much. I watched him put so many different effects on it, everything. And he looked at me as he was, like, cleaning stuff up, and he said, D-Nell, DJ's gonna love your voice. They're gonna love your voice. And he said, and he showed me, like, how he can cut it like a DJ would cut it. Like, man, he was showing me, but that's what he told me, and it stuck with me. So that's why I tell you guys, if you are a videographer, if you are a producer, if you hear anything in my streams, I'm giving you my voice. Put it anywhere you want. Watermark it. Whatever. Get you your shine. If it's gonna work, if you can create my background, put me somewhere, put me anywhere you want. I don't want nothing from you. Use your creativity, show the world what you got. Let's do something. Anyway, and I don't want nothing. I got my ass cap if you want something, if you need something. Anyway, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, when it's like when he told me something like that. So with the game, like, I'm telling you, if he told me that, there's something in my voice. Take it. I'm telling you. Make sure you cut it up and put it out. Put your name on it. Make it look good. Send it to me so I can see it. I appreciate you. God bless you, brother. Sister, because it might be a sister out there. So that's why I wanted to make sure I told that story, because that's game. That's free game. That's love. That's coming into the game. Giving. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm giving away masters off top. Like, you can have that. I don't want nothing. I don't want nothing in this world. God got me. He gave me that to get it y'all. You know what I'm saying? What it's going to do for me? If I'm using it wrong, what is it really going to do for me? It's going to send me to the wrong place. But if I can sit out there and I can spit something real and somebody hear it, like, I can create with that and make it into something, that's love. That's love. Like, man, that's how you got to work. See, I learned how to deal with these social media streets. You can meet a lot of people online. Damn, I could sit up here and just bar. Like, just because I know how to I know how to mic control, handle myself. I was a freestyle artist. Self-taught, we'll have so much fun. We'll have so much fun. And he got all the ladies. He got all the homies too. Oh, don't get me to talk about him. I'm just trying not to, because I don't want to. I don't know how he going to feel. Like, he might feel like the rest of them around here on these streets. You know what I mean? You can't just be hollering out nobody's names. Don't say it too loud. I'm telling you, man, the ops might hear you out there. Especially if you shout something out, you wearing the wrong colors. In these neighborhoods, I'm trying to give you game. If you starting a new YouTube channel, I'm telling you, they be banging on these streets. They be banging. Turn your system down so you can hear when somebody creeping up on you. I'm telling you, these streets is real. But if you official, you alright. If you a youngster out there, yo, get your act together. Come up in this joint with your head up high. Because you gonna learn some things. They put you out there. I'm telling you, if you could put each other out there on some negative stuff, yo, put me on some positive. Somebody out there put me on. I done been put on my whole life. That's where I was gonna go next anyway. So after I was in the panel with Mike, and I'm talking about we could have had a nice little thing, but I believe that Mike was the first one to do panels on YouTube. I was around. And we all used to use Hangouts. So what I was learning, this is when I first really started doing online stuff, you know, and joining panels and stuff like that. I was just trying to use my voice. And it was just on some positivity. I was gonna try to uplift the people. I was gonna try to bring us together. I was gonna try to lead. But see, Mike was on that. You know what I mean? Like, even though we didn't believe the same thing, I didn't feel like we believed the same thing. Like, he didn't know exactly what I believe. Like, I've always been in the closet of what I believe. I'm tired of being in the closet. People gonna know I love Jesus Christ. I love Jesus Christ. That's what's gonna be. Be rookie of the year. Watch how I do this. Without the name dropping. I'm just gonna tell my story. So, Mike Lowry was the first one to do the panel. And he used to have all kinds of people every day. He did it every day. And on the panel, we were speaking on some real, like, you know what I mean? Like, it was some lifting people up. Like, we need this. In this world, like, we was waking up. You know what I'm saying? We was waking up to people, and certain people had information, and they would come to the panel. We were just speaking. We was just making shows like that I started to build with other people, like the people that's on the panel, the people that's in the chat, all the rest of that. But then behind the scenes, Hangouts, I was meeting people there. That's how I slipped over there to Chosen panel. You know what I'm saying? You was just meeting people, and people was meeting you, and y'all was just, you know what I'm saying? And they know somebody, and they you know what I'm saying? Like, I was behind the scenes. So I learned stuff, and I was figuring from the first time I was on Mike panel, I said, everybody need to do this. Everybody need to get one of these. I was like, oh man, I love this. I was loving this. I was over talking a little bit, you know what I mean? Because I was on somebody else's panel. I ain't never been on the air, you know what I mean? And he didn't really feel comfortable. Like, man, yo, look, can I use my show? Like, damn, back up, my nigga. I'm sorry, that's how it was, man. I'm just keeping it real. It's like that with a couple people. I got some more stories to tell, but look. I was meeting all kinds of people in the Hangouts. I started to feel like, because see, I was already woke. I always been woke, and I've been waking up, and I've been trying to always speak out and try to get the people together and I always had a mission, like, I got to do this to lift up the people. I'm meeting people in the Hangouts, and Hangouts, this is messed up. Hangouts, they just disappeared on us at the time, because that's how I used to go live and do the panels. So, but everybody else started doing panels, you know what I'm saying? And it started being a panel thing, and it started being panel wars, and stuff like that. But they start going after each other and some more stuff, and then they just be accusing the allegations, some more stuff. Like, these streets can get wicked. And I was saying it then, but it was messing with my spirit. That's why I said you gotta be careful how you play with these people out here. You know what I mean? The ones that are listening is wicked. Yo, I'm telling you, man, during that Kanika joint, yo, that junk had me sick. I'm talking about sick to my stomach, like something spiritually was not right. I was in the zone. I was in the zone. I started falling back into that zone on the Dolph joint, like, yo, something like, cause you start feeling it. You know what I mean? I had to break that joint, like break that spirit, break that cycle, break that energy. You know what I mean? Like, that's not for me. I wasn't even like in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just following the people. I wanted to see what the people were saying. I'm in the chat reading them. I'm just sitting there reading. I ain't even in the chat. But then I'm starting to clown certain stuff that the creator, the YouTube creator is saying. It's funny, you know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of like supporting them. That's how I am. Like, if you know me in the chat, I'm just like in tune with who's speaking. I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get his attention. I'm trying to not like for clout, but I'm trying to show him that I'm supporting him. Like, you know what I'm saying? I give you the LOL. I give you the 100. I give you, you know what I mean? Like, I'm in the chat. I don't be doing a lot of, you know, talking. I'll be watching the people. So it was just like, you know, like I started wanting to be on different people's panel just to speak, because I couldn't really say I had a home, I had a promise, or some type of, you know, panel, you know what I mean, like, agreement, you know what I mean? So anyway, I was trying to just be heard. You know, I didn't have no motive. I just wanted to be heard. Just wanted to talk to the people. Like, people listen. I want to say something. Like, put me on the air. Like, when I was young, I went for it. I went looking for it. You know what I mean? But I don't know if it's ever attention. Like, oh, what, you gonna say something to make you famous? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get what people's motives be like behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I'm stepping out here like I'm stepping out now. But anyway, I'll give you another situation where I met somebody, because I support the YouTubers. I support people that are actually talking to the people live. Live is the business, y'all. I'm telling you, man. Like, you gotta be live. Like, if it ain't live, I don't want to see it. I'm just for real. You know what I mean? Like, that's the way of life. So anyway, I was on Facebook, and I started seeing this dude, like, what is this? And I mean, like, this dude actually had a lot of other people coming on his live, and they would just roast each other back and forth. And I was dying. I look for stuff to laugh about. I'm childish. And sometimes, you know, but I don't get involved in it. Like, I don't sit up there and roast back and forth. Like, I don't be, but it's just, I'm about the love. So anyway, this dude had a roast show on Facebook, and that junk was growing. That junk was looking good. Like, he was fire. He was hot. He had his own wave. He ain't had no problems when nobody bothering him. But he was just, he was going through something, because I actually later on, like, got to know him. You know what I'm saying? But I was gonna just continue to say, you know, like, about his show, like, the dude was funny. I seen something in him. You know what I mean? And somehow, just like I was saying, I be in the chat, and I could somehow, I don't know how it is, I be knowing that they know that I'm talking to them, but I don't think that they know it's me or whatever, right? So I be talking to them, but they recognize my profile is what it is, right? So when I say something, I know that they know it's me, but that's on YouTube. Right? We'll talk about that another time. I just want to put that part out there about my profile, and go back over here to Facebook, where I met Dougie, because he wanted to do something called Dougie's World. But he had a roast show. Like people was calling him roasting it. He was roasting them. And I mean, he used to clown, and I was like, dang, you know what I mean? But one day I was in the chat and I was listening to it, and like I told y'all before, you know, Facebook is different in they chat and stuff like that. So I was just supporting him, but the stuff I was saying in the chat was real. He was feeling it. That's how most of these content creators are on the live streams. I could be in your chat, and I'm saying something real, you gonna feel it, and that's how I be with them. That's how I be knowing, because they be on live and they be reading that junk. But I mean, they ain't shouting it out like, you know, such and such said this. You know what I mean? Like, they just read it. You know what I mean? And I understand how that works and everything too. Like, you can't expect to come out here and try to get no hood stripes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to get out here and get your own groundwork. You got to get your own stripes. You got to get your own name. Like, YouTube is its own community. You got to get out there and let the community meet you. You got to have, you know, the whole, you got to go through all, you got to back those. You know, you got to go through these meetings. You got to deal with these people. They got to see your content, see if you welcome to come up around these streets. Oh, Lord have mercy. They banging out here. So anyway, I'm talking to this dude, right, in this chat. And I guess he was feeling some of the stuff that I was saying. And I don't know, I guess I shot at him, like, you know what I mean, to get at him. You know what I mean? And he was like, he hit me with the email. We went straight to talking, boom, 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 and I just started helping him from the jump. Like, yo, let me help promote you. Let me help do this for you. Let me help do. Let me just become your assistant. You know what I'm saying? Help you do this, do. So that's how that came about. You know what I mean? And like with his comedy thing, I had nothing to do with that. I was just trying to help him. You know what I mean? And what I did was I tried to help him build a YouTube channel, right? And I mean, then we was trying to like figure out how do we go live at 2 places at one time and this and that. But I started learning stuff from him. Like, dude was a videographer, you know what I mean? And I wrote my book at the time, you know what I mean? I wanted him to read it because he put me in thoughts that he could help me to get the stuff that I was thinking, like, we could work together. And then, like, with videography, like, as soon as he came to YouTube, he set that junk up. Like, he had the graphics, he had everything. Like, dude had his junk looking nice. Like, yo, I'm telling you, like, he had a green screen behind him and everything. That's what I'm knowing. Yo, if you see me out there, yo, if you see something in the live stream, you think you could do something, put me somewhere, whatever, do that junk, man. I ain't got time for that, man, to be sitting at the computer or whatever. But I got a chance to know him, talk behind the scene, you know what I mean? And it was just, we was building each other up, you know what I mean? He knew that I believed in him, you know what I mean? And although we may not have agreed on everything, you know what I mean? His shows was, I was setting, I had told him, like, we should get an after party after your show, because his show on Facebook was popping, like, it was hot. You know what I mean? And I'm a moderator, you know, I'm up in the chat. Like, I'm about every one of them. Like, yo, these live streams, like, if you be on these streets for these live streams, so you can spend some time out here, man. You come home, look at the time, be like, damn, I done spent all day on these streets. You know what I mean? Hustling for somebody else. But anyway, so I helped him start his channel just as far as the timing. Like, you know, that's why I said I'm used to sitting in an empty live stream. But we set the after party up where I would be on YouTube, he would be on Facebook doing the show. We pulling different people up that are calling his show, and we were just talent scouting. We was looking for people that were funny. So I had a choice to pull people in, and I was watching the show. I would watch it as a viewer. I wasn't a part of the show, never did anything in the show, none of that. You know what I'm saying? I was just a viewer. And, you know, for whatever causes he was on his mission to begin with, without me, I just wanted to help him. And at the same time, since I'm going to help him, I might as well build my own name. No, actually, I didn't come into it wanting anything. I guess I just wanted to be a part of his cast to help him. I thought he was funny. You know, I thought he had something going, you know what I mean? And like I said, I was just gonna help. I was gonna help him build his channel. And so one day we was chilling on his channel on YouTube, and you know, I knew how to do the panels because I was trying to explain to him. I brought him over there so he can have the panels. And he was, and how I was spitting game, now he listening. Because see, now when he had his show over there, I was pulling people from the audience. I was pulling people from his calls, all the rest of that. Like, go holler at Nell. Boom, they coming up over here. They holler at me. We chilling over here. That's like the VIP. We watching them on YouTube, right? Sending them here. Starting to build them up. Starting to build a platform, right? Well, we end up pulling like, I don't know, a few people, you know what I mean, out of his shows and out of people he started knowing, and we got together a panel group, you know what I mean? And one day we were just on YouTube, we sitting on the panel group, and we chilling, and Doug just said out of nowhere, Darnell, man, won't you be my co-host? I was like, huh? He's like, yeah, man, won't you be my co-host? And I was like, cool. I think at first I was like, I don't know if I could do that, you know, and this and that. And like, I didn't have no direction of what I wanted and this and that. And I was still having a fight with myself spiritually. And I didn't want to go in the public eye. And I just had some things going on in my life. And I was like, I don't know. But then we ended up doing it. And I ended up trying to be his co-host. So we started spending, he'll do a show on Facebook, and then we'll come spend time on YouTube, and we started building our own little community of people, that other talent we was going to get, you know what I mean? And then his whole idea, like, he started building his channel on YouTube quick. Like, dude's a videographer. Like, his graphic designs was up the next day. Like, I'm talking about dude had pictures of himself, like, sitting a certain kind of way. I was like, yo, okay, that's nice. You know what I mean? Like, I seen the skill. I wish I had that type of skill. But he had like it was a syndrome, Pfizer's syndrome or something like that. You know, and he had a special story behind it, and you know, I don't know, man. You know, I just pray that, you know, I was able to be a blessing in his life at the time, because we talked behind closed doors. I seen some things. We said some things, you know. Then we end up building this platform on YouTube, and then somehow, some way, I just looked at the time. I ain't even gonna lie, but anyway, I'm gonna keep going. Somehow, some way, we got into it. And we got into it because somebody else that was on the panel, it was just some bunch of mess. It was just, man, it broke my spirit, messing with these streets. Like, yo, that's an experience 101 for the blog. I can go back into more, and I think I'll tell you later, just because I see that I'm over time and I want to stay consistent on what it is I'm doing. I'll just come back and continue to talk. That's what I do. Peace. I love y'all, man. Continue to subscribe, like, and share. I love y'all, man. I got that hour out quick just running my mouth.